First party Xbox games are coming in 2023, maybe coming earlier than we expect. First of all, Happy New Year to everybody out there. As we know, 2022 was a year from first party Xbox studios where we really didn't get anything big. There were a couple of releases like the Grounded official release and Pentiment, but overall 2022, you forget about that in terms of the big first party AAA games from Xbox. It was a great year of gaming, especially with Xbox Game Pass. I had tons of stuff to play. My backlog continued to grow and it's still huge. But in 2023, people are expecting a lot from Xbox. They are expecting them to be bringing out all of these games that they've been promising for a long time now, and specifically bringing out two major releases, Redfall and Starfield, and then hoping that there is going to be other stuff that is coming out. We don't know when these games are going to be releasing, but apparently we have some more information on the release windows, particularly when it comes to the release window of Redfall. So we have this report here from Windows Central, and it has to do with Xbox exclusive Redfall and them targeting an early May 2023 launch date. So as we know, Redfall is coming from Arcane, an absolutely incredible studio that I have loved a ton of their releases, particularly with the Dishonored games, some of my favorite first-person stealth action games. Just an awesome game. But when they first showed off this game at that initial Xbox and Bethesda showcase as the last game of the entire showcase, I was pretty underwhelmed from what it was. I thought it was going to be like another Left 4 Dead game. Then they went on, they showed more gameplay, they explained what it was. They explained how it's a co-op, it has a lot of narrative side to it, and you can actually play through this game all by yourself if you wanted to. They showed the gameplay and the atmosphere. Game looks absolutely incredible. I'm very, very excited for Redfall. Now we know the game did get delayed and it is gunning for a 2023 release date. Now we know that it potentially is going to be releasing in May, and this is according to the Xbox 2+1 podcast, as well as these rumors that began with Okami13, who claimed that Redfall will be targeting a May release date. Now, according to Windows Central, they say here, our own sourcing corroborated those reports this past week, with Microsoft's internal targets focusing on early May for the game's launch, complete with some form of early access period, similar in vein to Forza Horizon 5. Now, that's actually a great idea if they do this. If you remember what happened with Forza Horizon 5 with the early launch premium edition thing, there was like 1 million people that paid for that to jump into the game early, plus then it released on Xbox Game Pass and the user base went over like 20 million people playing the game. It was a huge success, and I think because of that they are definitely looking into more of these early access period things, especially since the game is going to be on Game Pass, and even if you're a subscriber you get a discount for that premium edition with the early access. Continues here saying Forza Horizon 5 sported a premium edition which granted a few days of early access to the game, and if things go to plan, Redfall will be getting the same treatment. So multiple sources now here are confirming that this game is going to be releasing in May 2023, which would make you think that this may be the first big first party release from Xbox in 2023, but that may not be the case. First of all, we have this post here from Clobraw on Reset Era. It says here, there are quite a few release windows for Xbox games circulating in some circles right now. Nothing I commit to myself, but things are getting real and serious. When I started really pumping my energy into this thread in 2017, 2018, calling how the OP will grow a lot in the coming years early, I always knew the actual results will take time. Did things take longer than anticipated? Yep, absolutely. There are various known reasons for that, some caused by Microsoft, some not so much, and while there are already some absolute highlight releases like Psychonauts 2 or Grounded from the renewed Xbox first party, which showed the potential, 2023, this focus will really be felt for the first time in a bigger, more regular picture. We're just a few months away from the stuff I got excited about all these years ago, empowered by studios that are free in their creativity to create the most ambitious games they can. I'm talking about actual game releases, both really big and also small, but also reveal scheduled for 2023. Happy New Year 2023, see you then. So a lot of stuff here that he talked about. I mean, yes, we knew Xbox games were coming back in 2017 and 2018, and it was going to take some time because they did all of those acquisitions, and it's not just going to start working right away. They have to get everything in order. They have to get the release schedules down. They have to get these studios working together in Xbox Game Studios under a brand new company and get used to that work environment and utilize all the resources that you're going to get from being under a $1 trillion company. And he mentions here about the creativity and the creative freedom and how Microsoft has empowered that. And I think that is a good thing the Xbox Game Studios do. But again, they have definitely been slow at releasing these games, and maybe it is because they are so hands-off. That's always a debate people have. Should Microsoft, should Xbox be more hands-on to make sure that these games are staying on schedule? These games are going to be released in an orderly fashion. We know Xbox and Phil Spencer said they want to release first-party games every few months, which would be massive for Game Pass and for Xbox. And I think they can easily do that with the amount of studios they have. But when it comes to the first big game coming in 2023, people are not expecting it now until May because of that report for Redfall. And you have Cloverell here saying you're already wrong then, responding to somebody saying not expecting first party until May at this point. So there could be something bigger coming between now and the release of Redfall, and who knows what that is going to be. But we also have this, and this is another rumor, so take this with a grain of salt, but apparently Hellblade 2 will be released in September of 2023, and then Avowed will launch in 2024. And this rumor is circulating around here from this account here, which I don't know really anything about it, but it says leaks and rumors, and obviously I don't understand the language, so I can't reiterate exactly what it is saying. But let's say this is true. Let's say Hellblade comes in 2023. That's a massive win for Xbox. You add that onto Starfield, you add it onto Redfall, and then whatever else is going to be coming, especially if we are listening to what Cloverell saying and saying, hey, there may be something before Redfall. That means there will be even another game before Starfield and Redfall. So that could be 4 major releases in 2023, which would just knock it out of the park for Xbox Game Studios. Now, when it comes to Avowed, that's one of those games I was hoping maybe it was going to launch in 2023, but if that comes out in 2024, it would be okay. It would make sense, especially with a massive RPG like Starfield coming out. You really don't want both of those kind of going against each other. Not that people aren't going to play one and not play the other, but with games like this that are probably going to take up hours and hours of your time, it's good to have them sort of spread out. So right now, the rumors are making it sound like we could be having 4 games in 2023, which I think would be absolutely fantastic if they can deliver on this. Yes, I understand people are going to say, you've been waiting for Xbox games forever. They haven't delivered it yet, but like the comment says, tells you, it takes a while before these games start churning out consistently, and when it starts hitting Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Game Studios, it's going to be such an incredible time for the platform. But that's it for me, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this, all of the game stuff, all the Xbox Game Studios news. What do you think is going to come out first? When do you think Redfall is going to hit? And what do you think could potentially be coming out between January and May that isn't Redfall? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, you liked what you saw, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.